An all-new Discovery Channel 9-part series featuring logic-defying illusions performed by a group of talented magicians in front of a live audience. The magic of science combines the wonderment and awe of magic with the empirical principles of science. Seemingly impossible tricks are executed flawlessly by the in-house magicians, but is it down to magic or science? All will be revealed. Exploring the physics, chemistry, biology, and seriously advanced Einstein theory that make illusions possible are the show's international crew of magicians: American Wayne Houchin, Briton Ben Hanlon, Australian James Galea, and Canadian Billy Kidd, one of the few female practitioners in the industry.
Well, basically what we've done is we've taken these classic science experiments that are being taught in schools all over the world,
right,
and we're presenting it as magic instead.
Right.
So, me and three of the magicians, we get these science tools in labs. It's like toys for us, and we're just doing magic with it.
A Canadian of Filipino and Polish descent who currently resides in the UK, Billy's fusion of comedy, close-up magic, and street performances has taken her around the world, performing magic to street audiences in North America, Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. But even with all her experience, Billy's stint on the magic of science still proved to be a real eye-opener.
There's things I've done where, I think it was in Poland, and we would find really big, macho men and have them try and lift me up off the ground.
Right.
But there's certain technique using science, of course, where I can take away their power and they're unable to lift me. So that was a lot of fun to do.
Wow.
And there was another time where I got to do a seance. We bring people in and I would do spooky things to them and tell them their thoughts, and using science, and some trickery. And that was a really crazy experience.
In Kuala Lumpur recently, for a quick-fire round of local promo for the magic of science, Billy treated journalists to some close-up magic, something she and her fellow magicians do to great effect in the magic of science.
Yeah, well, I think as a magician, you're always dealing with a variety of different people, and we're always dealing with the public. So that was actually the easy part, was working with people from the public, or people you didn't know, people who didn't know they were being filmed. So yeah, that was probably the easiest part of filming. It's seeing the reaction, no matter what you're doing. I think that's what gets you into magic in the first place, that feeling and watching people react. And I think that's what keeps you into magic.
And the trick that she learned on the show that impressed her the most?
I actually didn't do this one. I suggested it to the Discovery team. Was you take two big books, and you layer each page into each other, and it's a friction thing. So if you attach a piece of rope to one book, another piece of rope to the other book, and try to pull, you can't actually take the books apart. It's impossible. But if you just blow between the pages, you can just peel it away. It's really weird to see. So we did a huge version of this trick. We got these two massive books, put the pages together. We took a bungee rope, cut it in half, and tied each end to each book. And Wayne in the show, he actually did a bungee jump with a broken bungee cord that was only attached by 2 books full of paper.
Wow.
Yeah, and it worked. It worked. Yeah, and it was the first time I think Wayne ever bungee jumped. So it was terrifying to watch, but you had to kind of trust the science that it would work and hope nothing went wrong, and it was successful. So that was, I think, probably the coolest one.
Finally, for people wanting to follow in her footsteps, where does Billy think is the best place for budding magicians to start?
If you want to become a magician, first thing, people want to know where the secrets are and how they learn. Go to the library, look up a magic book, and start from there. And it might seem like a childish thing to do, but no, that's pretty much where you start, is by finding a book and reading it and practicing everything you learn. I think once you practice enough and you can do the technical part of the magic trick, the next step is performing as much as possible.
The Magic of Science premieres today at 11 PM on the Discovery Channel, Astro Channel 551.
A new series premieres Wednesday, 6th of March on Discovery Channel.